this is very interesting observation, which I recently realized because when, I was in a mall and one of the person with whom I was having a conversation, that person said that I love shopping. And I am a person who does not like shopping until and unless it is required. I don't enter into any kind of brand or something like that. Only things that are required, I go for it. So I'm not a maximalist, maybe towards a minimalist, but mostly a realist. And I'm not a very shopper kind of person. Only the things that are required, only then I go to that store to get that stuff. But on the other side, that person was saying that that person loves shopping, which is fine because typically a lot of people love shopping. So when we were having this conversation, we were talking about what kind of brands, has come up in India, be it the clothing or cosmetics or even any kind of apparels for men, women, or other stuffs as well. So then I realized a very interesting observation. I noticed, that is, I don't know if you have observed this. In general, majority of the rich or successful people, when I say majority, I'm typically talking about the wealthy people, the wealth creators and the people who maintain the wealth. Okay, so let me call it as wealthy people. Okay, if you might have seen, of course there are exceptional cases, I'm not going into it, during their early days or even when they are at their peak, have you seen the difference? They do not spend much on liabilities, be it cars, clothing, accessories, gadgets, etc. Yeah, maybe gadget is something, some people take it first hand, second hand, it depends on a personal choice. But if you typically see cars, apparels, accessories and all these things, the wealthy people go for the second hand options because these are the liabilities. And if you typically see, the majority of the middle class people go for the first hand everything. Even they take loans to take a car. I mean, they take loans to take car and other stuffs as well, personal loans and this and that, when they know that they are spending more than their income. Okay, be it clothing. For every festival, for every occasion, they need something good to wear. Otherwise, what would this relative say? What would they say? Or maybe it makes them feel good. But this is one thing. Second observation. Typically, the middle class people save money, which they try to save. But of course, it slips through the hands and it gets spent on the material stuffs, which is no more required. Maybe some gift items in the home, some decorative pieces, etc., which is typically again falling in the category of liabilities. On the other hand, the wealthy people, they put those money in terms of investments, okay, thoughtful investments, and not just shedding money just to show off how much money I have. So you will also see the dressing sense of these two people are completely different, okay. And the third aspect is very interesting. If you see the food habits, okay, the generic, typical daily food habits, the basic habits, when your, consciousness, when your money increases, the food quality increases and the quantity reduces. For the middle class people, it's opposite. The quality is not a matter for them. They are focused on the quantity, be it packaged food products or something else. They will spend less even on the food items thinking, okay, this is cheap, let me have it. But they compromise on the quality aspect, and that's why spend more on the quantity aspect, which actually takes a toll on their overall health, physical, mental, everything. So even in the food habits, you will see a stark difference. When the quality, increases, the quantity reduces typically. And of course, one of the most important factor, one of the investment factors for the wealthy people is investing in their self-development. They know where to put the money. Other than the middle class people, they think, let me keep it in savings account, let me buy this and that before investing in their self-development. Because they forget that putting money here is the first and foremost basic thing. And these are just some of the very crucial aspect of it. Think about it. Why the wealthy becomes wealthy? It is because a lot of things, the perspective, the mindset, the investment in their self-development, and so many things. And ask yourself, if I'm living this kind of life and I want to live this kind of life with a peace of mind, happy, joyful, everything, not just related to money, what are the things that I'm doing and what are the things I am not doing? So when people say, wow, I bought a car, this and that, but by taking loans, maybe that is not something to be really proud of, because ultimately we have taken a loan. Like, I have been there, done that in that situation, and that's why I feel really grateful that getting my car without a loan, because I understand the pain of what a person goes through when he or she takes a loan, which is for a liability and not for an asset. There are good loans and bad loans. That is for a separate video. But I hope you got the point. So think about it. Thank you.